Welcome to Growing Younger podcast, where we guide you through your journey of reaching your fitness goals after 40. 9 out of 10 people who join the gym have pretty much dropped out after only 3 months. In today's podcast, we're going to discuss the alarming failure rate in most gyms. We're going to discuss what is the main cause and what we can actually do about it. Hello guys, this is Alex here, Alex Blazewski from Growing Younger. And so the topic for today's podcast is, why is it that so many people who join a traditional gym setting pretty much fail after only 3 months after joining? So there's actually there's a new study that came out a few months ago, and they looked at overall gym stats across pretty much most big sort of general access gyms. And what they have found, I'm not completely surprised, because I have been seeing it over the years that most people who join a traditional regular gym, they don't do very well. But to be honest, the results of the study have pretty much exceeded even my suspicions, because 90% of people, 9 out of 10, are no longer going to the gym after 3 months after joining. So this study has also done a bit of a survey. So they actually followed up with those people who pretty much all the people who have continued to keep coming after 3 months and those who have dropped out, and they basically found two main reasons why those people who stopped coming, why they've actually dropped out, why they've given up. Okay, so number one reason is basically, they called it the lack of confidence. Okay, now I'm going to talk about confidence a little bit. Look, especially if you're over 40, right, and you haven't been to the gym before, or you haven't been for a long time, so you haven't got a very good idea of what you're doing when you join, right? So you kind of rely on the gym facility, the instructors, the trainers there to actually show you, tell you what to do, ask you what your goals are, and kind of show you around a little bit, kind of hold your hand along the way a little bit, right? Now, in most gyms, it's clearly not the case. Okay, so in most gyms, the typical experience of a new person joining would be, come in, they do a quick intro, they'll show you where the bathrooms are and the toilets, and they usually kind of run you. They might do like a quick cardio test, like a VO2 max or something like that, and they give you a piece of cardboard with some scribbles on it. They'll kind of they'll quickly run you through your so-called gym program. They might quickly show you what to do, give you a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard with your exercises in it, and pretty much send you on your way. Okay, from this moment on, you're on your own. Okay, there's no follow-up. You pretty much do what you please. No one really cares whether you achieve your goals or not. No one really cares if you keep coming or not. If you suddenly stop coming, or you don't come for a couple of weeks, you never get a phone call, you never get a text message. No one really cares. Okay, and look, I'm not saying every single facility is like that. I'm sure there are good exceptions, but again, if we're talking the majority, probably over 80% of them, I would say this would be clearly the case. At least that's my experience. This is what I've come across. This is what our clients tell us when they try other facilities before they come to us. So when the study talks about lack of confidence, so where is this confidence going to come from? These people need help. For them to get confidence in terms of what they're doing in the gym, they need to be coached. They need to be shown what to do. So it's no surprise that they don't have confidence. Like, it's not their fault that they don't have a very clear idea of what to do in the gym. Okay. And the same goes for nutrition as well. Like, if you're not shown what to do, like what good nutrition is, how are you supposed to know? Okay, this is a very it's a high level skill, nutrition and fitness. So an average person doesn't have a very clear idea what it is. Cool. The second factor that the study has found that is apparently responsible for the high failure rates among most gyms is that they call it the lack of ambition. Okay, so again, lack of ambition. So ambition is something that I believe, in my experience, most, like, if the person wakes up one morning or one day and they decide to change their life around. Now, it takes a lot of courage to join a traditional gym for someone, especially for someone who is not familiar to a gym environment. Okay, it's actually quite intimidating. Now, if the person found the courage to come to a facility that they're not familiar with, they really put themselves outside of their comfort zone, and they actually put themselves to sign on a dotted line, and they take that leap of faith, they take that risk, right? I believe that these people have the ambition. They certainly have the bravery, the courage to actually try this out, despite being fearful, despite feeling uncomfortable. So I don't think an inert lack of ambition is the real cause. The lack of ambition might come later down the track from the fact that their experience in the gym is just so below average. The fact that no one cares and they just feel so lost. They don't really know what they're doing. They're not seeing results after working out for a few weeks because clearly they're probably not doing the right thing, right? So where is this ambition going to come from if they don't know what they're doing, they feel awkward, they feel embarrassed because they wander around the gym like fiddling with gym equipment and looking silly because it's obvious to other people that they haven't got a clue what they're doing, right? So lack of ambition is secondary to their appalling gym experience, not because they don't want to achieve their goals. This is my opinion, and my opinion is based on knowing the industry reasonably well, because we've been in this industry for about over 8 years, and this is what I'm hearing, the stories that I hear from other people from attending other gyms and other facilities. And to be honest, this is the very reason why we started Growing Younger Fitness 8 years ago. Is we knew that especially those people who are over 40, who are less fit, who may need to lose a bit of weight, they feel very awkward, they feel intimidated to go to a normal gym facility, they just feel kind of out of place. And we knew that these people need extra help. They need some coaching. They basically need someone else to take ownership of their problem. Now, I'm not saying that the personal trainer has to take complete responsibility for them achieving their goals, because at the end of the day, the person still has to turn up and do the work themselves. But someone needs to show that they care, that they're willing to lend a helping hand and guide them along their treacherous fitness journey. All right. So as I said, I don't think it's the fact that most people fail in the gym is not their own fault. In most cases, it's the fact that they're just not getting the right help. And as part of our mission, this is what we set out to do, to actually change that and give these people all the help they need in order to succeed. Okay. I hope this podcast kind of spills some light on the current situation and trends in the fitness industry. And I will speak to you on the next podcast. All the best for now.